The Democratic primary for mayor garnered national attention, and you best believe local members of Congress were also taking note as we inch closer to next year's midterm elections. Our Kevin Frey spoke with some of them.
With the votes still being tallied, mayoral favorite Eric Adams made this bold claim back in June.
Look at me, and you're seeing the future of the Democratic Party.
Adams, whose margin of victory amounted to just over 7,000 votes once ranked choice ballots were tabulated, ran emphasizing the importance of fighting crime and repeatedly made the argument that politicians should spend more time listening to working class voters than left-wing activists on social media.
If the Democratic Party fails to recognize what we did here in New York, they're going to have a problem in the midterm elections.
But is he right? Congressman Tom Suozzi, who was the first member of the New York City delegation to endorse Adams, argues the mayoral favorite found the sweet spot with the electorate.
We have to figure out how to stop being so extreme and dividing people. You can be pro law enforcement reform, but still be pro-cop. I mean, you can do both.
But other Democrats argue the message of the election was not so clean-cut. Progressive Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who backed Maya Wiley for mayor, says the results are not a bellwether for Democratic voters across the country.
I don't believe it was a primarily ideological race. This was our first ranked choice election for mayor in the city's history.
Congressman Richie Torres, who picked Adams as his number 2, says the results are complicated. He notes that the same overall pool of voters that picked Adams simultaneously selected Brad Lander for comptroller.
The two of them are ideologically different, right? So the only variable that explains these seemingly contradictory results are the candidates themselves, the quality of the candidates and the quality of their campaigns.
If anything, Torres told me, the race showed the Democratic coalition to be diverse and a tad unwieldy. Of course, on the national stage, that has the potential to complicate things at the ballot box.